Alright, we might be live. I don't even know. Don't think the stream's set up at all, so I don't know. I didn't even mean to go live. Alright, let's see what the heck we got going on. Definitely one of my goals to stream more. Okay, it looks like it is up and going. That's cool. Definitely one of my goals to stream more in 2025. I do want to, that's not even what we're doing. Best CS2 investments. Investments for 2025. Symbol, what's up, brother? Not much, just trying to get the stream set up and going. I haven't streamed on YouTube in a long ass time, so all my settings and everything are fucked up, so we're trying to get this going. We do need save best CS2 investments for 2025. In this stream, I do want to just try and go over what I think are hopefully some of the best CS2 investments for the year. Hopefully get some ideas from you guys and everything as well. I do want to change the thumbnail on this, but I can't figure it out. What's up, guys? What's up? What's up? I appreciate y'all popping in. If you guys do have any ideas for what your favorite or what you think the best CS2 investments for 2025 are going to be, maybe what you're hopefully going to be investing the most money into in 2025, or at least in the first couple months of 2025 or whatever, would definitely be cool to hear. Like I said, I do want to start streaming at least every once in a while in 2025. I don't know if that will mean... yeah, I don't know exactly what that's going to mean yet, but I do want to try something like this. So hopefully this will work out. Oh, yeah, I don't know if this will mean YouTube or Twitch, but that's one thing I want to figure out as well. So we're starting out with this first one on YouTube. Maybe we'll do a couple Twitch streams. I think Twitch is probably better overall, but obviously YouTube is going to be a little bit easier for me to probably get people over here. So I don't know. We'll have to see what happens with all of that. Justin D. Symbol says, love the videos. Thank you, brother. Vladimir says, hello. What's up, guys? I appreciate y'all popping in. Hopefully everything's going well. I'm going to pull Blues in Armory. No more major stickers and rare cases. Ross, what's up? Okay, I'm going to pull this up on my phone, and then hopefully we can get started a little bit as well, because I have some things that I want to talk about. So you're not going to be doing rare cases anymore. You can make multi-stream. Yeah, we could do multi-stream. I don't know exactly how to get all that set up just yet, and I don't know if that's something that that's even the direction I want to go. But we'll see what's up. He said open a case, no balls. I mean, I have a case and a key ready to go. We can open up a case real quick if you want. I am a man of the people. I want to give the people invest in cases. So you're going to be doing Blues in the Armory and rare cases. Yeah, that's definitely stuff that we can talk about. So you're going to be doing Blues in the Armory and rare cases. Yeah, that's definitely stuff that we can talk about. All right. Aw, snap. Fat ass is in the chat. Do I want to open up a case right now? No, I don't want to open up a case right now. I do have a couple of cases and keys ready to go, so maybe at some point we can open up a case, but I do want to start by getting into some of this investing stuff. I'm not going to be streaming very long, so I'm going to have to eat lunch and chill and stuff soon, but I do want to go over some CS2 investment ideas for 2025. Obviously, new year. We get a fresh start. Your year-to-date gains, whatever year-to-date losses or mistakes, whatever you made in 2024, those are now left behind. You have a chance to start fresh. You have a chance to try and make some money in 2025. We have a chance to hopefully go in the right direction, so that's exciting. That's something that we're all gonna have a cool opportunity for. I went for the gains on the CMYK op. Best investments for only CS2 very specific charms like the red AK Deagle heat treated, only tier 1. Yeah, I think tier 1 Deagle heat treated, that's definitely something we can talk about as well. Those definitely have an opportunity to do well. Case and stickers from the Armory are also decent investments. Yes, I do agree with that. AK-47 Inheritance field tested and minimal wear have smooth growth. We can take a look at those. Do you think Deagle Tilted is a good investment? I know somebody asked that the other day as well. I'm assuming it was probably you. We can open up a new tab here. We can start getting a list of some of this stuff going. Desert Eagle Tilted. So the only thing about we'll talk about this in a second. Whether or not I think that this is going to be good. I want to pull up all the different collections. Overpass 2024 collection. I want to get these pulled up so we can talk about all the different. Items and all the different collections, because just like I'm sure it sounds like some of you guys, I do think some of the blues and some of those lower tier skins in a lot of these collections are going to end up being pretty good. So we will definitely talk about those. That's something I do want to talk about in this whole thing today, because I do think there will be plenty of money to be made on stuff like that. Oh yeah, I wanted to pull this up on my phone so I can actually see the chat. That's what I was doing. Now we're going. Can I see live streams on my phone? That is a question. It doesn't. Okay, yes, we can. But I can't see my live stream on my phone, so no. Okay, now I have the chat pulled up here. I actually just liquidated, except for my play skins, got a wedding to pay for. Yeah, I mean, hopefully you've made some profit. Hopefully you've made some money. Obviously, you know, it can be tough. You know, you don't really want to... why did I delete your comment on the last video? Those Cloud9 hollows were going crazy. I did not delete your comment on the last video. It's probably still up. I remember the comment that you're talking about. I responded to it, I'm pretty sure. I definitely didn't delete it. Sometimes I will like hide people or fucking time them out or whatever if they say some really stupid shit, but that comment wasn't even that bad. I did not delete it. But yeah, I know, obviously it sucks. I mean, sometimes you have not, this doesn't suck. You have a wedding to pay for. That's super exciting. That's awesome. That's great. I'm happy for you. Hopefully that's good. Obviously, in investing in general, you don't really ever want to be pulling out. But if you've made some money, hopefully you're paying for your wedding with gains, not just money you had in that was like losses or money that stayed stagnant or whatever. So if you did, you know, make some big gains and now you get to pay for a wedding, that's exciting. That's awesome. That's what investing is for. Investing is to make money to hopefully change your life in meaningful ways. Hopefully do exciting stuff with it. I know there's people who I've literally heard from CS Investing have put down payments on houses. They've bought cars. Apparently now they're paying for a wedding. Maybe they paid for a vacation. Maybe it allowed them to take a couple months off to find, you know, a new job or something new exciting, or maybe they had that money to start a business or whatever. That is what all types of investing are about, and that is hopefully, you know, what a lot of people will be able to do with CS2 investing. Now, obviously, 2024 was not necessarily the best year for CS2 investing, but I do hope and think that 2025 will hopefully be better. So that is, you know, what we're aiming for and what we're going for. I sold everything except for a Kukri knife, Crimson Web field tested, 0.16 float, center web play side. What do you think about the Kukri knife? Kukri knife is just like extremely mid to me. I don't think it's bad. You know, it's not shadow daggers. It's not Bowie knife. It's not some shit like that. But, you know, the Kukri knife is definitely not like great. And like long term, I don't think they're going to be amazing. And I definitely wouldn't be like holding them as an investment. I also really am not a fan of like, I don't know, pattern-based stuff that goes for overpay, like, you know, like a Crimson Web, Center Web, shit like that. I don't know. I'm not a fan of that, so it's whatever. The animation is so good. The animation's okay. I'm actually using a Kukri knife right now. I was just playing CS last night. I was playing Premiere, and I'm using a Kukri knife fade. You know, I'm using the fade that I pulled from the gallery case opening that I did, and yeah, I don't know. So I'm using a Kukri knife. I don't think they're bad. I think they're fine. I just think there's definitely better knives out there, and I would definitely not be holding one as like an investment or putting money into investment. Only still active case. I mean, yeah, the inheritance obviously, being from an active case, definitely not something I would be like investing into right now. Maybe once that case goes discontinued, it has an opportunity. But yeah, it'll have like times where it grows in price, but it'll also have times where it's extremely flat, and it'll have times to go down as well. Fade is the best skin for Kukri for sure. Yeah, the fade is sick. Yeah, I actually do really like it. Mine has a nice fade pattern as well. It's like a good fade percentage or whatever. Mine's definitely worth some overpay, so that's exciting. Good morning. What is your rating in Premiere? I'm bad, like 5,000, 6,000. I don't know. I honestly I haven't played CS in like a year. I don't know. It's been a long ass time since I've played Premiere. So since I played CS, I have not been playing CS at all. The only reason I started playing recently is I bought 5 of the Armory passes. I'm grinding out some Armory passes right now. I want to make a video about hopefully going from nothing to a knife using just the Armory passes, just showing the insane power and profitability of those Armory passes. I honestly haven't been playing video games that much over like the past year. I've been playing League of Legends mostly, so I've not been playing CS that much. I've never really played CS that much in my life. I'm not that good at first-person shooters, and they kind of frustrate me, and I don't really like them, so that's why I don't play CS a ton. But I started playing some deathmatch to grind out Armory passes, and then eventually I was like, oh, you know what, I'm getting that itch a little bit, so I played some Premiere games last night, and it went okay. Not great, but like I said, yeah, I'm like 3, 4, 5, 6,000 rating somewhere in there. Really dog shit. Maybe I'll spend some time to try and get better, but don't really want to that much, because I do like League of Legends, my favorite video game of all time, and I don't know. I just want to grind out these Armory passes because I think it'll make for a really good video. I saw Tech Savvy Scientist did a similar video, and he got tons of views on it. So I want to try and like edit something and actually make it nice and put it together about something like that. So we'll have to wait and see. Who knows? I'm sure the M4 print stream is a good investment. It looks great. Case is discontinued, etc., etc. Yeah, I mean, okay. So in general, I'm not really a skin investor, but that's another one we can talk about if we want to talk about the M4 print stream. Dota is better and harder than LOL. I don't know if it's definitely not better. It might be harder. I don't really know. I've played like 3 games of Dota ever. I know it's definitely more confusing. To me, it definitely seems harder to get into, but if it's actually harder, I don't know. I'd have to actually know I'd have to actually play the game. Havoc Collection Blue, P90 Tiger Pit, White Tiger Pattern. I find competitive training to be a fairly fast and fun way to gain stars. The map is small and rounds are typically short. That's good advice. Yeah, I'm definitely looking for ways to farm stars better and faster. I've just been playing, like Deathmatch on Dust 2, which sometimes can be fun, sometimes can not be fun. Also, I think stat track weapons will go up in value over time since the recent update, making the stat track counter brighter and better looking. I mean, that's an interesting idea. I definitely like that you at least have some logic and thinking and stuff behind what you're saying, but I don't know if that's necessarily going to... I mean, it definitely makes stat track stuff better, but is that going to make like stat track prices increase? Like, I don't know. I'd at least be a little bit skeptical about that. I don't know if that's a big enough or meaningful enough change. All right, so we're getting a little list going. Like I said, if anyone, first of all, thank you everybody for stopping by. I appreciate anyone, coming into the chat, coming in the streams. Like I said, I do want to stream more in 2025. We will have to figure out if I want to stream on Twitch, on YouTube, whatever's going to be best. But we'll figure all those things out. Maybe we'll try, a little bit of streams on both. So I do appreciate everybody stopping by. Thank you for that. Is 2021 train good investments? We can talk about that. We can talk about that as well. I'll pull that up. 2021 train, where you at? All right, there's 2021 train. First autograph could be a nice investment. Danger Zone Prism and Prism 2 cases increase a lot in value. Are those still tier 1 investments? And oh yeah, Happy New Year. I did forget about that as well. Happy New Year to everybody. I appreciate y'all stopping by. Will you buy sticker capsules when they go on sale? No. Any investing in a blue gem tier Desert Eagle heat treated? That's something we can talk about. Heat treated only in Armory for 11 more days. Definitely something we need to talk about. I have a minimal wear M4 print stream. It cost me $120. Riptide Surf Shop foil sticker. Stupid low supply, and I'm actively reducing it each day. Riptide Surf Shop foil killer. Okay. That's hilarious. Yeah, we can pull that up. So hopefully we'll talk about all these, and if this does go well, and if it works out well enough, we'll just turn this stream into a video. That's kind of the plan. Riptide Surf Shop sticker collection. We'll also look at the Operation Riptide sticker collection as well, because I think those could be good. I sold Jeremy StatTrack head polishing kit in minimal wear worth $700. Still not getting my money. What the fuck? Yeah, you guys scammed, I guess. My bad. Arrow says hi. Hi, Jerem. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Does investing in agents be a viable option since rumors suggest that character customization may come? We can talk about that. I don't know what agents specifically you're talking about investing in, but, we can pull up like a Miami Daryl. We can pull up like a number K and go from there, I guess. Number K. Yeah, I just want to get a list of a bunch. Right now, I want to get a list of a bunch of items, a bunch of different things that you guys think will be great CS2 investments in 2025. Whatever your personal number one choice for CS2 investing in 2025 is, whatever you think will increase the most in value, or whatever you are personally going to be putting the most money into, whatever you have the highest conviction in. I've killed over 302 months, going to continue going forward. How are you killing it? You're just crafting with them? Are you scraping them? Like what do you mean? How are you destroying them? How are you destroying them? Why? I do really appreciate the idea of a concept, though. This is something I want to talk about in a future video. I don't really know exactly how to package this, or how to come up with this or whatever, but the idea of a concept, or some kind of direction for CS2 investing, is for anything, any kind of investing, or just anything in life in general, I guess, but especially for CS2 investing, I think is really, really cool. I think so many people are so overly diversified or so overly spread out and don't really have a direction for their collection or for their investments or whatever. But having a path forward, having something that you believe in the most to actually load up into, that is truly how to make money in any form or walk of life or anything, or how to figure things out. So I really would pressure and challenge you guys to come up with an idea, or come up with what you believe in most, and focus on that for 2025. Don't buy, a little bit of everything here and there. You're just going to end up with market returns. You need to exceed market returns by actually, trying to specialize or individualize or whatever. Maybe you're a Cato 15 investor. Maybe you're a DreamHack 14 investor. Maybe you're a case investor. Maybe you are, the whatever, the Riptide surf shop guy. But if you are able to focus on one thing, eventually that thing is going to have that time under the sun if it is actually a high quality investment, and you'll have a chance at actually making money. And you'll actually be buying into something over time, get a large position, and be able to maneuver around a little bit, rather than having one surf shop sticker, one case, one Cato 15, one DreamHack 14, and then having $100 in a bunch of different places. That I don't really think that's going to work out as much. Desert Eagle heat treated, you think is bad because it has 300K in circulation. That's definitely a fair thought, but the idea here would be investing in high tier Desert Eagle heat treated. It's not just normal Desert Eagle heat treated, but tier 1s, tier 2, something like that. I just dropped, hold on, I dropped some stuff that I need to pick up, but I don't know where it all went. I have poker chips on my desk, but I just dropped them. 1 second. Okay, we're back. We're back. Okay. What are some other ideas we have? The supply is already so low, way less than the count. Oh yeah, buying guns off various marketplaces and removing the stickers. So I don't understand that. I don't understand. I get if you are a surf shop collector or investor, and if you wanted to buy as many surf shop stickers as you could, or if you wanted to collect as many guns with surf shop stickers on them. But why are you scraping them? Why are you actually removing the stickers? Because if you just collected the skins and held on to them, that would be the same thing. You'd be effectively removing those stickers from existence and from circulation. But what are you gaining by scraping them, or removing or deleting them from the game? That's just what I don't really understand. That's what seems a little bit interesting to me. Havoc collection, we can talk about that. I was hoping about Koi Hollow, but dropped a lot last month. Yeah, I assume you're talking about the Copenhagen Koi. We can pull that up as well. Antwerp Contenders autographs. Riptide Short Shop Foil Killer said, I guarantee you will make a video on them and me in the future. I mean, yeah, I didn't know this is a thing you were doing until right now, but we can definitely make a video about it at some point if you do want. I think it's a funny idea. I think it's something that people would like. Also, I want to make more YouTube shorts in 2025 as well. So maybe your like whole little journey and everything is something we could make like a YouTube short about. Maybe that'd be funny, interesting. I don't know. Antwerp Contenders autograph capsule because of the Rocks Hollow. That seems like a fine idea. London autograph foil. Desert Eagle heat treated. Do you think the viewer pass is a solid long-term investment? They go away very quickly after the major. We can talk about this. I don't think they're a good long-term investment. I think they're a good short-term investment. I think if you bought Shanghai viewer passes, they're now up massively, but I don't think they're going to continue to appreciate. They could have, maybe one more little run or something like that, but I don't think they'll be that great of a long-term investment. So you're wasting money to scrap them. Rocks Hollow is overrated and kind of trash. I want to make a video with you. Do you have an idea for a video? Do you make videos? I'm not like opposed to doing stuff. I did say one of my goals for 2025 is to like collaborate with people more and stuff like that. But yeah, if you have an idea or something we want to do or whatever, I'm not always down, but I'm, potentially down. You've never, I don't know. If people come to me with ideas or things to make videos about or whatever, look at Copenhagen viewer pass. No, I know. Gotta go now. Nice to see you stream in German. Hope more freaking streams going forward. Love them. Take it easy, brother. I appreciate you stopping by. Thank you. Like I said, I definitely want to do more streams this year. I want to make a video about trolling a scammer. That'd be funny. Potentially. Like I said, if you come up with an idea and have something we can do, maybe we can talk. What about gallery cases? I'm pretty sure it's going to get removed in some way and don't think it'll go into rare normal drop. We're definitely gonna talk about gallery cases. I think gallery case is one of my top choices. Somebody posted a list of cases. Let me wait. Getting heat treated Deagle good right now. We'll talk about that in a second. We have the Desert Eagle heat treated pulled up on here. Somebody posted a list of cases that I did want to go over and have them as well. And then, if anyone has any more ideas, definitely drop them in the chat and maybe we'll get started here in a second, actually going over all the stuff. Danger Zone Prisma and Prisma 2 is what Paul Jasper said. So I guess we'll pull those up because I think those are going to be strong as well. I'm surprised nobody has talked about stickers that much. Nobody is investing in stickers anymore. Nobody likes Cato 15. Nobody likes DreamHack 14. Nobody likes the Rocks Hollow. Nobody likes Boston, Atlanta, Columbus. Nobody. That's not anything that we're throwing money into in 2015 or 2025. I keep saying 2015 and 2014. That's not something we're looking at. Too expensive for us. That's true. What about Stockholm? We can talk about Stockholm. I don't know. I've spent 10 passes on the new Armory stickers. That's good, dude. Everything in the Armory is profitable right now. Too much risk. Stockholm 2021. We'll pull up a Stockholm capsule. Stockholm. If I was going to be investing in Stockholm, it would be in the Contenders capsule or honestly, I still think Stockholm, Challengers? Well, one has Mao's Challengers. Yeah. The Challengers patch pack is honestly still something I'd be looking at if I wanted to invest in Stockholm specifically, like for whatever reason. So the cases, no, I didn't mean to unpin that. Okay. So for cases, this guy said Prisma 2, which is my biggest position. He said Prisma 1, and he said Danger Zone, which I also think is fine. Some of the other cases I like for 2025, I definitely like the Gallery case, which we'll talk about. I like Snakebite. I like Revolver. I like Glove. Those are some of my other favorites for 2025. I've been collecting some Boston autographs, papers, and foils. New players aren't investing in old stickers, and old players are already invested. Okay, you guys are haters. I spent 2 Armory passes on stickers and made about $15. That's good. You made profit. You made profit from literally playing CS2. That's great. That's awesome. That's exciting. That's good. And then guess what? You can use that $15 you made to get an extra Armory pass, you know, like, okay, so say you bought 5 passes and then you made $15. Now you can buy 5 passes again, but you only bought 4 of them. You got the 5th one free. You made $15 and you can just do it again. And if you keep doing that, eventually you'll be farming 5. You do that 5 times, you'll be farming 5 free Armory passes. And it's just a money-making machine. That's why I think the Armory is so cool. And that's why I think people are really underutilizing it right now and underappreciating it and under-talking about it. That's why I want to farm some passes. I want to show people how profitable it is, how you can make money doing it, and I want to make a video about it. I think it'll be cool. But obviously, it takes time to farm those passes. It is time-consuming. It's not easy. But you made $15. That's cool. That's good. That's a good thing. You spent, not very much money and you made $15. That's a great return on investment, especially for the time. You made $15 in like a week or 2 weeks or whatever, or for playing a video game. That's great. Oh yeah, you said you only bought 2 Armory passes, so you spent $30 or $32 and you made $15. That's amazing. That's so sick. Fracture all the way. I do like Fracture. Gamma cases are skyrocketing. Please don't forget about the Fracture case. We can definitely talk about that. Spent 110 stars on elemental stickers, still not getting any red in it. Its odds are too bad. Yeah, I don't know if stickers would be how necessarily I would want to redeem stars right now, but I would challenge you to just hold on to those stickers. Don't sell them. I think those stickers are going to go up in price a decent amount, if not a lot, over the next year or a couple of years, especially once these things get removed. And I think you'll make a lot of money. I don't think ending up with any of the stickers are bad. Even some of the cheaper stickers, I think, are going to have some really, really nice price appreciation. Obviously, it sucks to not get the good stickers, but whatever. Fracture, we can talk about. Okay. Hopefully, we have a nice little list here. Hopefully, we got some of the stuff that you guys are wanting to talk about. Yeah, hopefully we have a nice little list here, and hopefully, like I said, I want to go over this stuff, and if this all goes well, hopefully we can turn it into a video, and that's kind of my idea for these streams, to get to engage with you guys, get to get your thoughts and opinions about a ton of different things. I want to, do stuff like reviewing you guys' inventories, reviewing your guys' investment portfolios, reviewing your investing ideas, and then also be able to make them into YouTube videos. What do I think about Wildfire? The Wildfire case, we can talk about it if you want. I don't know. Wildfire case is not something I'm as I actually own, I own 500 Wildfire cases, but it's not something that I'm as familiar with. What do I do? Buying skins for 30% profit and selling on Steam for the What I do? Buying skins with 30% profit and selling on Steam for the Armory Pass. Yeah, that seems good. Somebody said the Fracture case is a rare case. There'll be 1 billion of them out there. Yeah, that's true. But how do I avoid paying VAT tax when selling CS2 skins for cash? Selling CS2 skins for cash. I mean, I don't know. You probably don't want to try to avoid taxes. That's probably gonna, lead to trouble or things like that. But obviously, your option is to sell to a skin trader or something like that. If you want to sell your skins, hit me up, DM me on Twitter. I will buy your skins if you want. And then obviously, if you want to skip taxes from there or whatever, that's going to be your decision. But yeah, I buy skins for money. I can get you some money. Should I sell my Gamma Doppler Glock now? It's going up. I don't know. It depends how much you paid for it. It depends what your goals were to make money for it. And it depends how much you like it. I do think, the Gamma Doppler Glock is a very, very sick skin. I think it'll continue to appreciate in price over time. Is there a better place to have your money? Is there things that are going to outperform it? Yeah, probably. But if it's a skin that you really like and really enjoy and are going to want, then don't sell it. I don't know. It's hard to say. Stephen Kai, did I read what you said? You said, hey. Yeah, I read that you said, hey. Sticker capsule 2. Okay, that's the last thing we'll pull up, and then we'll probably start going through this. It seems like, the ideas and stuff started to die down a little bit, so. All right. I'm still going to be looking at the chat and stuff, but we're going to try and knock out, at least like a YouTube-ish style thing here. So hopefully we'll go from there. All right, guys, right now we are live on YouTube. Streaming is definitely something I want to get more into in the new year. It's something I want to continue to try out. We'll be streaming on YouTube, maybe Twitch, whatever. But in this video today, we're going to be going over your guys' top picks for CS2 investing in 2025. We're live. I was asking the chat, what do you guys think are going to be some of the best investments? Where are you guys putting your money? What is going to be your biggest investment for the new year? And we're going to be reviewing those ideas in this video today. So hopefully this should be pretty cool. But then, I don't know if we're going to have sponsors and stuff still or whatever. So I want to at least leave, some time to potentially cut in a sponsored segment or whatever. I don't know. Sponsors, obviously something I want to, figure out getting done more in 2025, but also, even if there's no sponsor or anything, I can always cut in like my cash trading, cut or whatever. 2014 Cato Hollow on gun skins. What do you think is a long-term investment? It's fine. I don't really think it's that amazing. I think Cato crafts have done well, but I don't really think they're that crazy. I just opened my sticker capsule 2 for the hell of it a couple days ago. It's funny. So one of the ideas that you guys threw in was the gallery case. And for me personally, I completely agree that this is going to be one of the best CS2 investments for 2025. Now, I know that there is a lot of talk about the Armory items and what's going to happen with them or whatever. But again, I have continued to say that the Armory items will be rotated out, that the Armory items will be removed at some point. And if they are, and when they are, that will be a very, very huge time and a very huge moment for the gallery case, because we have already seen what other discontinued cases have done in the past. I mean, this wasn't even something I thought, but we can pull up obviously some of the other discontinued cases. We have like the Riptide case that has just gone insanely crazy since it got removed. This thing was like $1 and now it's up to $7. That is very, very insane returns in like 3 or 4 years. Now, obviously, I do have to caution you and say that things are different in the CS2 investing scene in 2024 and 2025 than they were during the times that we saw all those other discontinued cases. And I don't necessarily think the gallery case will follow the exact same path or have the exact same amount of explosive growth, because obviously there are going to be more gallery cases created and more gallery cases out in circulation than something like Operation Riptide or something like Broken Fang. There's also going to be more people investing in something like the gallery case, more people putting money and holding on to the gallery case than there was for something like Operation Riptide cases or Broken Fang cases or whatever. But I still think the fundamentals on something like the gallery case are absolutely S plus Z tier, whatever you want to call it. And if and when the gallery case is discontinued and there's no way to create new ones anymore, there's no way to gain new ones, this thing's going to explode. It's going to have a nice little rip right at the beginning, and I think it's just going to slowly increase over time. So I do think the gallery case will become discontinued at some point in 2025. And then I think from then on, it's going to be one of the best investments in all of CS2. So for me in 2025, buying gallery cases at $1, at 90 cents, at 80 cents, at 70 cents, whatever, I think those are all going to be amazing opportunities. So this was something you guys had as an idea. This is something that I completely agree on. And I can honestly see the gallery case being one of the places that I put the most money in 2025. And I think it would be a good idea. And obviously, I am also a gallery case enjoyer. We did a gallery case opening previously, and I pulled a Kukri knife fade. I spent like $100 on cases and keys, or $120, $150, I don't know, something like that. And I pulled like a $700 or $800 knife. So I'm up massively on these bad boys. So I do, appreciate them a ton. And I see the value in them, and I think they will hopefully continue to increase and stuff. Now, somebody else was saying they just are, investing in rare cases in general, and they dropped a couple of the names. So they said Prisma 2, Prisma 1, and Danger Zone cases are ones they're looking out for. Now, again, I agree that I think these cases are going to be hopefully pretty good investments in 2025. Obviously, 2024 was a little bit of a weird year for cases. We saw case numbers exploding in 2023. We saw them kind of pulling back in 2024 for like case unboxing numbers and everything. And even right now, towards the end of the year, case unboxing numbers were way down. But that's because we had Shanghai, we had the Armory, and we had cases all going at once. And the fact that the Armory is now going to be permanent and we're always going to have something for people to open and be sinking their money into is probably a bad thing for cases, but I still think overall cases will do quite well. I think, like I said, the fundamentals and the math behind rare cases is just too strong, and some of the ones being unboxed the most are Prisma 2, our Prisma, and our Danger Zone. So like I said, Danger Zone or Prisma 1 was up 5% in 2024. Danger Zone was pretty much flat in 2024. Prisma 2 was down a little bit in 2024. So 2024 was not a great year for these, but I do think they will bounce back strong in 2025. So we'll have to wait and see what happens with them. But I'm not betting against any rare cases in 2025. I don't think they're going to like explode. I don't think you're going to double your money on rare cases in 2025, but I think they'll be consistent growers. I think they'll have nice years. And I think they're one of the best ways to just put your money and hopefully get, it should be pretty consistent market beating returns. Somebody else mentioned the fracture case. Now, the fracture case is definitely an interesting one. This one was down pretty big in 2025, and to me, in 2024, and to me, that's a good thing. Getting these things as cheap as possible is definitely what you want. The fracture case is an active duty case right now. It is actively dropping, and you might think that makes it bad. You might make you think that it's trash, that it's something you should stay away from, whatever. But eventually, this thing is going to be removed from the active duty pool, and I do think it's going to be removed from the active duty pool in 2025. It might be the next case removed from the active duty pool. It might be the second, but we don't know for sure. But either way, I think we're going to get at least 2 new cases in 2025, and I do think that eventually the fracture and the recoil will both be removed. Now, yes, fracture is a case that's been in the game for a long time. It's a case that was in the game during the insane boom in 2023. There's a ton of fracture cases out there, but you can also get these things so cheap. And again, these are more cases where you have an opportunity to take advantage of the nice little price spike they get when they do get removed from that active duty pool. And then in the long run, I think they're just going to slowly appreciate in price. It's going to take a long time. Fracture case is not something that you are going to make a lot of money off quickly, but if you do buy up a ton of them at very low and very good prices, you hold them for 2, 3, 5 years, whatever, I think the fracture case is going to be worth a lot more in 2030 than 30 cents. And again, you can get these for even cheaper on third-party marketplaces, so we'll have to see what happens there. Fracture case, it's not like my number one pick for 2025 or anything like that, but if you guys are saying you think it's a good pick, I do agree with that. I think there's a lot worse places you could put your money than in the fracture case. Now, somebody also asked about the Operation Wildfire case. To me, this is an interesting one. These mid-tier cases had a pretty good year in 2025. This thing was up 16%. I think it's fine. I do own like 500 Operation Wildfire cases. Again, it's not a huge position for me, but I do have some money in these. I think they're fine. I think they're going to do well. Also, I think cases in general are one of the best investments possible in CS2. I think that the best opportunity for cases is the cheap rare cases like Prisma 2, Danger Zone, stuff like that. But I also think some of these mid-tier cases, I think stuff like Revolver and Glove, Operation Wildfire, whatever, just look at what has strong unboxing numbers, look at what has genuine demand, look at, what actually has reasons for people to continue to open it and invest in it and stuff like that. I think those will be the best opportunities and choices for 2025. And hey, Operation Wildfire falls into that category as a fine investment. I'm sure you'll be able to make some money. Again, people made money off this in 2024. 2024 was a down kind of a mid-year for CS2 overall, and people still made 16% off at Operation Wildfire cases. Next up, we had people talking about different items that are currently in the Armory right now. Stuff like the trade-up fodder, the lower tier skins in some of the Armory collection. Somebody asked specifically about the Desert Eagle Tilted, which I believe, is this in the Overpass collection? Yes, it is the highest price industrial grade skin in the Overpass collection. Now, this is something interesting that I will need to dive more into. I'm going to make a full video specifically on what I think will end up being the best investments from the Armory, because I haven't been able to look at the data and everything just yet, but I would assume that stuff like the Desert Eagle Tilted will be a pretty good investment, because this is a decent looking Desert Eagle skin, but it's also going to be so cheap, but it's also going to be trade up fodder as well. These things are eventually going to be discontinued and rotated out of the Armory as well, at least I do believe. So there's so many strong fundamentals for the lowest rarity tier of skins, but also when you have it on something that also has genuine demand like a Desert Eagle, that's just going to be even more reason for this thing to go up and increase in price. So I know that one of these other collections has like an AK that's really low down that I think could be interesting. It's not this one. It's not the graphic design collection. Does Sport and Field collection have an AK low down? That's another reason why I think this like AK-47 olive polycam, to me this one could be interesting as well, because again, it's an AK skin, but it's also very cheap. It's also low down. It's also low rarity. My kind of common sense or intuition would tell me that those are going to end up being pretty strong, pretty good investments. But like I said, I haven't really dove into the numbers too much just yet as well. But I also do think that in general, this sport and field collection, people are always going to be going for the M4 fade. People are always going to be trying to trade up and kind of chain trade ups and stuff like that. So all this stuff down here, this FAMAS half sleeve, this Mag 7 Wildwood, I think this will end up being pretty good. Now, the only reason that I would worry maybe a little bit about the Desert Eagle Tilted or even the M4A1S Wash Me Please or any of these skins in the Overpass 2024 collection was if and when Overpass does get brought back to that active duty pool, we're going to get souvenirs of all these skins, and that will create competition. Now, obviously, souvenir skins you can't trade up. They're not going to be trade up competition or whatever, but it will just mean more of those skins are out there, and it's going to take away some of that advantage that something like the Desert Eagle Tilted will have. Again, an advantage of the Desert Eagle Tilted is that it'll be a cheap play skin that people are actually going to buy, and it's actually going to have some genuine demand. But if we get a bunch of souvenir Desert Eagle Tilteds out there, it's actually going to, increase the supply overall. It's going to make it a little bit worse. So I do think in general, buying the industrial grade skins from the Armory collections is good, but I do worry about Overpass a little bit because of the fact that we could be getting those souvenir Overpass skins. So that is something to watch out for. That is something to keep in mind. Somebody else said that they were going to be investing in the M4A1S print stream. Now, again, I am generally not a skins investor. I generally don't think skins are that great of investments. I do think the one opportunity that skins can be pretty cool is if you're investing in like your play skins. If you have skins or places where you're just putting money into stuff because you're going to be playing with it anyway. If you really love the M4 print stream and you're going to be using it and you play CS2 a lot and you just want to throw your money into it, this could be pretty strong. The M4A1S print stream went up 8% in 2024. You had an opportunity to buy a really cool, really great, really good looking play skin, play with it, and still make money. That's awesome. But if you are just flat out looking for CS2 investments and the ways to make the most money in the markets, I don't think skins, especially skins like the M4A1S print stream, are necessarily the way to do that. I do love the print stream collection. I'm a big fan of print streams. Desert Eagle print stream I think is amazing. M4 print stream I think is great. I hope we get the AK print stream at some point, but I don't really think skins are that great of investments overall, and I think you will get probably pretty consistent gains. I think skins are very, very low risk, especially very nice, very beautiful skins with high demand. But one, you're always risking a new, better skin coming out. Like, hey, the M4A1S Fade coming out. It's probably not great news for the M4A1S print stream. It's probably taken a lot of demand and price and investment potential away from something like this. But they're also probably not just going to crash overnight. I don't really think it's that bad. But if you look at the graph of this, yes, it did explode in price when CS2 skins in general explode in price. But other than that, it had a nice little upward trend growing. It's kind of been flattened out. Again, if you buy a print stream, will you probably make some money? Yes. Will you probably have market-beating returns by investing in an M4A1S print stream? No. Would I, recommend throwing all of your money into, 1,000 M4A1S print streams? No, probably not. So I think it's a fine investment. I don't think it's a great investment. It's not necessarily something I would be going for. Next up, people are talking about the Desert Eagle Heat Treated. This is one of the most talked about things by everyone right now, and this is going to be so interesting because obviously once so many people start talking about something, sometimes it can become over-invested, and sometimes it can become a bad opportunity. And the Desert Eagle Heat Treated is super interesting to me because there's a lot of good and a lot of bad about this thing. There's so much on both sides. There's so many reasons and so many ways why this could be a great investment, and there's so many reasons, so many ways why this could be a pretty terrible investment as well. So that's what I think is so interesting. Needed some water. So the interesting thing to me here is that the Desert Eagle Heat Treated is a limited edition item. At the time that I'm recording this, it's going to be in the game for like 10 or 11 more days. Then we're going to see it being removed, and there will not be any new ways to create this thing. Now, that might instantly seem like it's an amazing investment opportunity, and it might be. That is a very, very strong case. The fact that there will be no more of these created. But the thing here is also, these aren't going to be destroyed. The supply of these is not going to be going down over time. These are not an item that can be traded up. They're not an item that can be deleted or destroyed. And also, you have to remember, you have to keep in mind that the Armory, how you actually get these skins. Yes, you cannot just throw money onto the game and get unlimited of these and, get an insane amount or whatever. You actually have to play the game. You have to grind the passes, and then you actually have to redeem for them. But you also have to remember that there is a button you can click that guarantees you to get a Desert Eagle heat treated. It's not like the collections where, to get an M4A1S fade, it's really hard, it's really rare, you have to hit this, super low percentage thing or whatever. Desert Eagle heat treated, you click that button, you're getting a Desert Eagle heat treated. And there's so many of these out there. I know somebody in the chat earlier said there's like 300,000 of them out there. I don't know what the exact numbers are. I don't really care what the exact numbers are that much because it's all kind of meaningless if you don't have context. But just understand there's a ton of these out there. So I don't know. It really is going to depend what the genuine demand for this item is. And the thing to me that also is, I keep waffling, but the thing to me that's bad about the Desert Eagle heat treated is that in general, there is so many trash patterns. The bad ones look so bad. The bad ones almost look like a default Desert Eagle and don't really even look that cool. But the cool ones and the good ones do look pretty good. So obviously, I think one opportunity is to maybe potentially invest in the blue gems, the tier ones, whatever. But also, this guy said, I just realized this was live. That's funny. The good ones, but the thing about the good ones is that they're so pumped up right now, and so many people are pumping the prices and talking about them as this amazing investment. I've seen some people buying the factory new blue gems for $1,300, $1,500, $1,800, whatever, and I'm like, are these going to double in price from that point? I don't know. I don't really know how amazing or how insane of an investment they're going to be. Maybe there were certain times to buy them, a couple weeks ago or a month ago or whatever. But is buying the tier ones at these insanely inflated and pumped up prices a great opportunity? I don't know. There's also another opportunity of, something I've thought about is like buying the battle scar shit patterns for like $2 that people have forgot about, because I can honestly see those going from like $2 to $5 or $2 to $10, whatever, a lot easier than I can see some of these tier 1 factory new blue gems going from $1,500 to $3,000 or $4,500 or whatever. So I don't know. This is very, very hard for me. I keep going back and forth. I could see the Desert Eagle heat treated being an insane investment. I see the arguments against it as well, and I don't really know. At the end of the day, I'm so curious to see how the Desert Eagle heat treated is going to perform as an investment in the short and long term. But the thing is, we've seen a limited edition item before, the MP5 Lab Rats or whatever, and obviously it didn't go as insane, but the Desert Eagle heat treated is a much cooler item than that, so I don't think people comparing it to that makes much sense. But also, it's going to depend what kind of new Desert Eagle skins we get, which, again, we already have stuff like the Desert Eagle Printstream, we already have stuff like the Desert Eagle Blaze, we already have some pretty cool Desert Eagle skins out there. So I don't know. I really don't know. Right now, I own like 15 Desert Eagle heat treated, but they're all battle scarred. I was trying to farm buy orders to pull some blue gems from buy orders to maybe make for a video, but it didn't work out so far. I've only gotten trash patterns. I don't know. It's super hard for me. What do you think about see your comms? I don't even know what that means. So I don't know. Desert Eagle heat treated is very, very interesting. I'm sure people are going to make money. I don't know if I'm going to even be invested in them. But also, it's also going to depend, what is Valve going to do with the limited edition item slot next? Once this limited edition item is removed, what is Valve going to do with it? Are we going to get some crazy new limited edition item? Are they going to replace it with some non-limited edition item? I don't know. This is really hard for me. I'm going to have to keep thinking about this. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Another thing that people were talking about is the Havoc collection. Now, again, in general, I do think investing in some of these skins from these older tier collections is really good. Is the Havoc collection necessarily my favorite? I don't know. I think there's better opportunities probably than the Havoc collection. I think something like the Control collection, or honestly, I don't even know all the collection names off the top of my head, but Havoc collection, it seems fine. The AK X-Ray is like pretty cool. The Opsilk Tiger is pretty cool, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. Somebody said Havoc lacks demand. I do kind of agree with that. I think there's probably better collections. I don't really know why if you're going to go into collection investing or whatever, I don't know why you'd be going for Havoc specifically. It doesn't have the biggest chase skin at the top. It's not, the most insane in that regard. So you're probably just going for like a mid or kind of, below top tier collection if you're investing in Havocs, but I'm sure there's money to be made. I would assume that a lot of these things were very profitable in 2024. Like if we go to the Tech 9 Phoenix Chalk, I've never probably looked at this item ever, but I'm sure seeing increase in price in 2024, it was up 90%. So in general, I think investing in old collections and investing in lower tier skins in old collections is a really underrated thing. And yeah, it seems like, hey, the Havoc collection did well in 2024. I'm sure it's going to do well again in 2025. But I would almost assume or almost be pretty certain that there's going to be another collection that probably outperforms it. But if you really believe in or love in the Havoc collection for whatever reason, sure, you can probably make money off it. I think it's fine. I get it. I see the vision. Next up, somebody asked about the 2021 train collection. I think this one is actually pretty cool and very interesting. This one has a lot of cool stuff at the top. So again, this one to me seems like maybe a place where people are going to be doing trade ups and have more demand than even something like the Havoc collection. You have the USPS whiteout. I think it's so sick. Love it. Glock 18 Gamma Doppler. So sick. Love it. M4A4 of the Coalition. Don't love it, not that sick, but at least you have two other really, really cool things at the top. You have the pop-up, I think is decent, whatever. You have the R8 Revolver Blaze, it's like okay. So I don't know. These 2021 Train collection, obviously people are speculating here that Train is going to become active duty at some point, and that we'll also get a new 2025 Train collection. And if and when that happens, yes, I do think a lot of these Train skins are going to go very, very crazy. And somebody asked about this earlier. Somebody asked, should I sell my Glock 18 Gamma Doppler? This wasn't even something I thought about or considered while talking about that. If the Train 2025 collection does come out, Glock Gamma Dopplers will probably see a price spike or price increase or whatever. So honestly, I would probably just hold on to your Glock 18 Gamma Doppler at this point and try and wait for that nice little price spike or whatever. But Glock 18 Gamma Doppler super sick. USPS whiteout super sick. I could see a ton of these skins doing well. And this could be a time to buy into the R8 Revolver, or the M4A1S Fizzy Pop, or the UMP 45 Full Stop. I don't know. We can pull this up real quick and look at like what the UMP 45 Full Stop has been doing. UMP Full Stop. I don't know if these things have done well in 2024 or whatever. I would assume they've done okay. Yeah, this thing was up 50% in 2024. Again, some of the best investments of 2024 were literally just investing in collection skins, and it's something that I don't think people are doing enough of. I think it's something that people are really, really missing the boat on. But yeah, this could honestly be a place where maybe I throw a couple $100 or $1,000 into or whatever, is some Train collection skins, because yeah, if and when Train does come back and we get a new Train collection, I think these could do well. So I get that. Somebody else was talking about Riptide Surf Shop stickers. There's a guy out there, apparently his name is like Riptide Surf Shop Foil Killer or something, where he's literally going around and finding as many Riptide Surf Shop foils as he can and just scraping them off, which I don't really understand. I think it's funny. I think it's weird. I think it's a crazy thing to be doing, whatever. I get it. But apparently his goal is to destroy as many Riptide Surf Shop foils as he can. But as far as them being an investment, I think they're fine. I think these are okay. I'm not as big of a fan of really any of these. I don't love the Riptide Surf Shop, honestly, as far as like good looking stickers, or as far as something that I think has insane craftability or anything like that. I don't really see a lot of the demand or a lot of the kind of value in them. I honestly don't really love a lot of them. Like Miami tier, or the tier 6s are like okay. The Opal Flick is like okay, but I don't know. I don't really love as many of these. Like, honestly, if I was going to be going for Riptide stickers, I would be going for the Riptide sticker collection. I don't really see why you'd be going for the Riptide Surf Shop over the Riptide sticker collection, because in here you have Great Wave, Seeing Red, Liquid Fire, Deadeye, just so many cool things that I can actually see why people would want to collect them, why people would want to own them, why people would want to craft with them. And really, at the end of the day, crafting is one of the best things for stickers. If people are using stickers and crafting with them, that's going to be decreasing the supply, that's going to be making them worthwhile. And I don't know, I would just assume going forward in the future that the Riptide sticker collection would outperform the Riptide Surf Shop. I guess the one argument for the Riptide Surf Shop is just how low all the like supplies and stuff are. We can look at like the Doppler Poison Frog, I guess, and see kind of what these things did in 2024. What's another one? We can also look at the Dragon Lore Surf Ava to see what its prices have done. I'm just kind of curious what the 2024. I have no idea what these things did in 2024. Dragon Lore Surf Ava foil. So in 2024, this Doppler Poison Frog foil was up 62%. It's honestly pretty impressive, pretty good, pretty crazy. And we have the Dragon Lore Surf Ava up 18%, which is around market return. So I don't know. It's like I don't really see why you'd craft with any of these. Like, I don't know. I don't really get it. I don't see the things that are as good about them. But if we go to something like the Great Wave foil, like I would rather have my money in this, like truly. And I don't even know what these did in 2024. These were flat. At one point they went up very, very high and then kind of crashed back down. But yeah, I can just see people using these way more. What about like the Great Wave Hollow? Let's see. These were down as well. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe, like I said, the one good argument for the surf shop is that they could be really, really low supply, and maybe there's some opportunities to make money there. But to me, this isn't one that I understand as much. So I guess I can't have as many thoughts and opinions about it as well. But hey, if you're making money, you're making money, whatever. Somebody else asked about agents in 2025. Now, I think agents are going to be in a very, very interesting spot. Now, some agents specifically did insane in 2024. We had the Sir Bloody Miami Darryl up 137%. Crazy. We had number K. I don't even know. This guy did pretty good. 61%. Crazy. Agents outperformed the market in 2024 for sure. But will they be able to do that again? I don't know. Now, people are asking about agents because one reason agents did so good in 2024 for sure. Also, we just passed 100 live viewers on the stream. That's insane. I did not think we were going to be able to get 100 viewers into the stream at once. So that's very, very exciting. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it a ton. Yeah, if the streams keep doing, this insane, we will definitely have to keep, doing this in 2025. This will be really, really cool. But, so agents did partly so well in 2024 because we didn't get any new agents in 2024. And I do think at some point we will obviously be getting new agents. I could definitely easily see agents being added to the Armory. I think they fit in the slot very, very well. So once new agents come out, that would be pretty bad for a lot of the existing agents, I do believe. I think especially the agents that maybe don't have as much genuine demand. Stuff like Sir Bloody Miami Darryl, stuff like Number K, I think they'll be fine no matter what. They're cool agents. People are always going to like them. But some of the mid to lower tier agents, I think will probably not do as good if new agents come out. We don't know. But if no new agents come out in 2025, I think these things will continue to explode in price and continue to do really, really well. But the fact that we didn't get any new agents in 2024 was a huge thing for agent prices. Also, agents are not consumable. That is generally not a good sign for CS2 investing. The amount of agents that's out there is going to remain out there forever. So that's something I would watch out for as well. But also, the big risk and one of the big questions is people talking about potential agent customization options coming in 2025. Now, agent customization options could either be really, really good for agents or really, really bad for agents. If agent customization is something that allows you to take some shit tier agent that costs $2 and make it look really sick, that's going to be bad for stuff like Sir Bloody Miami Darryl. That's going to be bad for stuff like Number K. But if agent customization allows you to take cool agents and make them even cooler, and stuff like that, that could be really good for agents. So I don't know. There's so much speculation, so much we don't know, so much unknown. And yeah, in 2023 and 2024, I was talking about agents as a really good opportunity because I thought they were too cheap. I thought people were sleeping on them. I thought prices were too low. But guess what? Prices have gone up a fuck ton since then, and I don't think they're too cheap anymore. I think they're probably more fairly priced, if not even a little bit overpriced right now. Some of the prices are so insane. We're getting, so many expensive agents, so many people being priced out of agents altogether. I think agents are cool. I think they were underutilized, undervalued, underinvested in, and now I don't think that's the case anymore. So I don't know. For me, I don't necessarily think agents are going to be the best investment for 2025. I think there's a lot of risks that go into it. I think they are already pretty pumped up, pretty inflated, and agents is not necessarily something I would be going for in 2024. But again, if I was going to be going towards agents, I would be going for stuff like the Darryls, stuff like Number K, stuff that's going to have genuine demand even if new agents come out, and something that people are still going to like and enjoy even if new agents come out. Next, somebody said they were investing into the Koi Hollow from Copenhagen. Now, again, Koi Hollow is a very, very good looking sticker. This is actually a sticker that I've seen a lot of people craft with. I know there's a lot of cool things you can do with it, but the fact that it's borderless has just been getting absolutely killed over the past couple of years. People hate borderless right now. It's not a good sign. I definitely would not have been buying Koi stickers at the super high prices because Koi stickers were very, very, very expensive. And, these things got all the way up to $8, they're $15 over here. Even right now, they're still $5. And you have to keep in mind that when people were making money off stuff like Stockholm and Antwerp and stuff a couple of years ago, they weren't buying hollow stickers at $15 and having them go up to $100 or something like that. Like they were buying those things very, very cheap and having them go up to $4, $5, $6, $7, $10. It wasn't, not everything was the Mao Stockholm going to whatever fucking $100, $150 it was going into. A lot of stuff, Guy said, stop talking if you're not AI. A lot of the stuff was people getting stuff very, very cheap. People were not buying stuff super expensive. So I do think if you were buying Copenhagen Hollows at the super high, super inflated prices, I think you were probably just making a bad decision. I'm not really surprised that people have been losing money off this. I do think, honestly, Koi is pretty cool, but it's also a sticker that we could see more of in the future. We could see more borderless stickers in the future. There's just so much risk and so much negative sentiment with borderless stickers right now. And I know some people are like, oh, I love to buy stuff when there's negative sentiment. I'd love to buy stuff when the prices are down. And if you're one of those people and you're going to be able to hold for, 5-10 years, whatever, maybe you'll make money off the Koi Copenhagen Hollow. I don't know. But for me personally, I don't really think that buying borderless stickers is the best opportunity or the best idea right now, because we might be getting some more borderless stickers in 2025. As disgusting, as unfortunate as that sounds and seems, it seems very, very possible, but we'll have to wait and see. Again, somebody said they were investing in Koi Hollows. That's not going to be something I'm investing in 2025. Another person said they were going to be going for Antwerp Contenders autograph capsules. Now, I think this is pretty interesting. You can see here, obviously, the autograph Contenders capsule from Antwerp has the Rocks sticker in it, and I do think that is pretty cool. Obviously, Rocks is an amazing sticker. I've had a ton of Rocks Hollows. Actually, I had a guy come to me while I was cash trading, and he wanted to sell me like 30 Rocks Hollows or something like that. So I've owned a fair amount of Rocks Hollows. I've traded a couple from other people as well. And the Rocks Hollow is still really, really cool. Even at a time when borderless stickers are absolute shit and nobody wants them or whatever, Rocks Hollow still is holding some pretty high, pretty significant, pretty impressive prices. They still sell really, really fast. They are still an insanely liquid item. But again, borderless stickers and stuff from Antwerp, it's like, this has just been going down. In the past year, these things were actually down 20%. Now, does that mean this is an interesting opportunity to buy the dip? Are people sleeping on stuff like this a little bit too much? It's possible. People might be sleeping on Antwerp because, yes, borderless is insanely overflooded right now, and borderless is everywhere, and people hate it. But the thing is, Antwerp did not have the insane supplies of something like Paris. Antwerp and Stockholm had those way, way, way lower supply numbers. And I honestly think that something like Antwerp, which I think I saw Antwerp capsules are like 25 cents now. Like, that's just absolutely insane. But buying into something like this on a dip could actually be pretty interesting, because I do think in the long run, Rocks Hollow is still a great looking sticker. Rocks is always something people are going to be chasing after. Rocks is still holding up its value pretty well. I don't know. If I was going to be investing into borderless stuff at this time, I would be looking at Antwerp and Stockholm stuff. And honestly, of all the borderless investments and possibilities out there, Antwerp Contenders autograph capsule might be one of the best ones. Am I going to be investing in Antwerp Contenders autograph capsules? No. But if you did, I can respect it. I at least can see the vision. I can see the potential. So I don't know. It's not somewhere that I'm going to be necessarily going, but I don't think it's the worst either. Somebody asked about the Shanghai Viewer Pass. Now, this is interesting to me. Do I think this is a good long-term investment? No, but do I think it was an okay investment if you bought them during the major? And do I think this might be a way to make some money during future majors? Yeah, possibly. Now, what's interesting is we saw the Copenhagen Viewer Pass do insanely well. Now, the reason if you guys don't know about this, the reason that the Copenhagen Viewer Pass did so insanely well and has such high prices, it's sitting at $27 right now, was because for the past major stuff like Paris and stuff like Stockholm and Antwerp, the Viewer Passes were for sale for a long time. Even after the major ended, you could still buy the Viewer Passes for a long time. But for Copenhagen, this was the first major where they kind of cut it off, like right when the major ended or very shortly after the major ended, they cut off the Copenhagen Viewer Passes. So a ton of people thought they were going to have more time to buy them. A ton of people thought they were going to have more time to invest in them, and just the amount of time to buy them was actually much shorter, which means the supply is going to be shorter, and it was unexpected. So these things went from $10 to $30 to $61 to $65, but that was obviously some short-term craziness, and since then they've just kind of gone down over the past 6 months. You can see they're down pretty big. They're down only 3% in the past 6 months, I guess, but from those all-time highs, they are now down 63%. So if you were able to buy these things at $10, you did very, very well. But we have seen that these prices just kind of continue to drop. They're not they're not like slowly increasing. This isn't like a good looking graph. Now again, with Shanghai, we've seen kind of a similar thing. This viewer pass sale did end early. We saw that nice little price bump. These things went from $10 to $15. But the thing is, this wasn't as unexpected this time. People were kind of expecting the pass to be cut short again. Now, obviously, you were able to still make some money. You were able to make 50%, going from $10 to $15. But do I think this is going to go to $60 or $100 or $150 like we saw with the Copenhagen? No, because this is now the second time. People expected a little bit more. Now, one of the good things for the Shanghai passes is that the coin looks really, really good, because ultimately at the end of the day, the only thing you can get from these viewer passes is the coin. You're going to get a bronze coin if you buy and redeem one of these passes. The Shanghai coin does look really, really good, so it could have some value and potential there. But, we can go look at some of the other passes real quick, something like the Stockholm viewer pass, and we can see that in the past year, this is up 25%. So he's actually done pretty well. But all time, the graph doesn't look that amazing. Yeah, it went from $10 to $27 in like 3 years. That's fine. That's not that insane. So even some of the older viewer passes that had way lower supplies than stuff like Paris and Copenhagen and Shanghai, they've been okay. But do I think Shanghai is a great long-term investment? No. But if you were buying Shanghai passes for $10 during the Shanghai Major, I would have said that was fine, but I wouldn't be buying Shanghai passes now. Somebody else said they were going to be investing in Stockholm, which I thought was pretty interesting. I am a big believer in the Stockholm Contenders capsule. I love this Contenders capsule. I really think that this is one of the best sticker capsules in the entire game as far as the stuff that you can get from it. Shanghai, or the Sharks, not Shanghai Sharks, but the Sharks, super sick sticker, really underrated, looks great. You have the Camo Phase, which is really cool. You have Tai Lu, you have Copenhagen Flames, you have Entropic, you have Godsend, you have so many unique stickers, so many good-looking stickers, so many really, really cool stickers. Like, as far as borderless stickers go, the Stockholm Contenders is like S+++ tier. But guess what? That doesn't mean you've been making money recently. That doesn't mean there's, this thing's down 70% in the past year, which is just absolutely disgusting. But if you think that borderless is going to have a renaissance, if you think borderless is going to have a resurgence, if you think at some point in 2025, Valve is going to put out bordered stickers and borderless hype is going to come back and borderless excitement is going to come back, I do think the Stockholm Contenders capsule is one of the best places, and I think it's going to be one of the first places to rebound and have a nice little resurgence. But do I think that's going to happen in 2025? Do I think it's a worthwhile investment in 2025? No. I do own more Stockholm Contenders capsules than I would like to admit, and more than I would like to own. Again, they were down 70% in 2024. I lost a lot of money on them, but you don't lose until you sell. I'm holding on to them. I don't know if I'm ever going to make any money off them. I don't know if they're ever going to rebound, but I do think this capsule is really, really good. I do like this capsule. It's a really fun one to open. You can get a ton of cool stuff. But do I think it's a great investment for 2025? No, I do not. I do think if I was going to be investing in Stockholm stuff, one of the ways or places I would be going would potentially be the 2021 Challengers Patch Pack. Now, this was down 25% in 2024, but I think a little bit unfairly. Now, patches saw this major pump and this major dump in 2024, but I do think patches are something that could see a bounce back in 2025. And again, this is a discontinued item. We aren't getting major patches anymore, so I do think that patches will maybe have a little bit of a bounce back in 2025. So if I was going to be buying Stockholm stuff or any major related items, one of the places I would be going was to the Stockholm Challengers Patch Pack or the Stockholm Contenders Patch Pack. Finally, the last item we have here is the sticker capsule 2. This is also something that somebody said. Now, in the past year, we saw the sticker capsule 2 go down 23%. We saw it have some really, really random big spikes up during times where, crafting became more popular. We saw obviously the 5X craft patch put out this year. We saw, people being able to put out new stuff, but sticker capsule 2 is really, really cool. Obviously it has the crown foil in it, and the crown foil has gotten absolutely murdered over the past year. So I do think unless they buff the crown foil, or unless they fix the crown foil, or unless excitement starts coming back to the crown foil, sticker capsule 2 is something I would probably be staying away from. I know it's a really, really cool and iconic item, and yeah, it has this really insane graph, but again, a lot of these gains were at times during times when people actually cared more about the crown foil, and right now there's so many haters for the crown foil and so many people who don't really give a shit about it. So yeah, I don't know, this is something I'd be staying away from. But overall, these were your ideas. Again, I got these ideas from you guys for the best potential CS2 investments for 2025. I hope you guys did enjoy this. Like I said, this was live streamed on YouTube. We cracked over 110, 115, 120 viewers during this stream. It was super, super fun, super, super exciting. Make sure you guys subscribe, become a channel member, do all that stuff, and we'll definitely be streaming more in 2025. Again, is it going to be on YouTube? Is it going to be on Twitch? We'll have to see. We'll have to, figure all that out. But thank you guys for stopping by. I appreciate it a ton. Hopefully we catch you guys in the next one. Until then, peace. Okay, super cool. So, yeah, hopefully we got a YouTube video out of that. I don't know. That was really, really long. We were going for a long time. I'm super tired. I'm like sweating. My mouth is dry. I'm thirsty. But yeah, hopefully we got a YouTube video out of that. And if we did, and for all these streams, if we can stream for like an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, whatever, and get streams and YouTube videos out of all these, I think that'd be super cool. That would make YouTubing a lot easier, and it would also make the streaming cool as well. But I am, like, my throat started to hurt a little bit as well. I was talking for so long straight, so that was kind of funny. Open cases now. All right, my girlfriend's going to be home in a little bit, and then we're going to have to get ready and go to lunch. So we'll probably be wrapping this up. If we can end this on one case opening. I'll open one case. I have, I think, 2 cases and 2 keys left from the gallery unboxing I did a while ago. So I'm opening up CS right now. I'll open up one case, and then we'll wrap this up. But yeah, I do expect more streams. I don't know. This YouTube stream went so well, but the only thing that sucks is Twitch has better streaming potential. You can like make more money off Twitch, and Twitch has Twitch Primes and stuff like that. There's just better ways to actually do Twitch. I do have on YouTube membership set up, and I do have like some emotes and stuff on YouTube actually. So YouTube streaming isn't so bad, but I just think there's more opportunities and better stuff to do on Twitch. So I don't know. Like I said, if I could have 100 viewers on Twitch, that would be fucking insane. That'd be crazy. 100 viewers on YouTube isn't as good, but I don't know. We'll have to figure out what we want to do. I could get Danger Zone case for 63 cents. You think that's a good price? Yeah, sure. I mean, I don't know exactly what they cost right now, but if you're getting them for market or below, it's probably good. They say case openings help sore throat. No, I don't have to buy it. Yeah, you said don't leak my address. Yeah, I already have the case and key, so I don't think it's something I need to do. It says open a weapon case 1. If you send me a weapon case 1, I'll open it. That could be something we do for these streams as well. If anyone sends me any cases, I'll open them. Why open Valve cases when sites like Skin Club have better odds? Because they're like shady gambling sites that might have rigged odds or might not even be completely fair. Like you don't necessarily know what you're getting into with stuff like that. If that makes sense. All right, so here we go. We are in CS. I have. Do you think Armory Pass will be completely replaced when the Deagle comes out? No. I think it's going to take more time than that. You guys can see this, right? We have this all set up correctly. Those odds are 10 times lower than they say. Yeah, I know. No, that's what I'm saying too. That yeah, those sites like that, they're not necessarily telling you the accurate odds. What should I do with consumer grade drops? I don't know. Hold on to them. Trade them up. AK, M4, or OP. I don't know. I like the AK. AK is fun to use. Okay, so here we go. What do we got? Where are my cases at? I have gallery cases, right? I have gallery case and gallery key. I'm pretty sure I still do. Yeah. Okay, I have 2 gallery cases, 2 gallery keys. I think it's time to buy Horizon now. I don't think it's a bad time to buy Horizon. I don't think it's like a great time, but I don't think you can go wrong with any cases in general. But it's provable odds. Yeah, I know. I feel like I get killed way more on Valve case, honestly. I've never opened up a case on any of those gambling sites, so I can't tell you as like a first-hand experience, but I'm just telling you why I don't necessarily do that. So, all right, we're going to open up one case. We're going to wrap this up, and then we're going to hit the road. So, I don't know. Maybe we can make like a YouTube short out of this or something too. So, where do I need to put myself? I can put myself up here, or should I just hide cam for this? I don't know. Maybe my friends list is full or something. There shouldn't be an error, though. Okay, here we go. Here's a case. We have a gallery case. We're going to be opening it up. Thank you guys so much for tuning into the stream. Maybe we can end the stream on a banger. Maybe we can get something cool. We have the Glock 18 gold tooth that we're going for. This would be super sick to pull. I actually think it's a really cool skin. I don't think I've ever owned one. Maybe I owned one and sold one for a little bit. We have the M4A1S Vaporware. That'd be really cool. We got to rub the little guy's face. Maybe we can get some face luck. And we could obviously get the Kukri knife. That would be insane. That would be awesome. So we could also rent it. Do you guys think maybe we rent it? renting could be a cool idea. I don't know. We could just play with the gold tooth, play with the vaporware instead. We don't have to risk the money. We don't have to take the chances. Renting, always a cool option. I don't know. We're opening up the case. Let's see what we get. One case opening to end the stream, to end the night. It's not looking like a gold. It's actually looking like an M249 Hypnosis. So, I don't know. Maybe that was a good sign. That's how our pack luck or our case luck or whatever is starting off in 2025. Hopefully, it's not representative of how this whole year is going to go. We're starting out on a low note, but the good thing is, hopefully, that just means upward trajectory from here. It only gets better from here. I don't know. But again, thank you guys so much. I appreciate it a ton. I can't believe how well this stream did. I thought we were going to get like 20 viewers. You know, if 20, 30 viewers, I would have been totally happy with. We broke 100. I don't know what the peak was, but it was absolutely insane. So thank you guys so much. I didn't even tweet about this. I didn't put out a YouTube community post or whatever. I didn't even really tell people I was going to be streaming. I just kind of randomly went live, and this still went absolutely insane. So thank you guys so much. I definitely want to do more of this. I definitely hope we can do more of this. Was that the first case of the year? Yes, that was my first case that I've opened up this year. So that's where we're starting out the year. We'll have to see what happens from here. But thank you guys so much. If you do want to become a YouTube channel member, we can definitely work on creating new emotes and stuff for the chat. We can also work on creating YouTube channel member perks and stuff like that. I'm really open and willing to do whatever you guys want, but I do think obviously those are cool and good ways to help support the channel and help support everything we're doing here. Also, if you are looking to sell or cash out of any of your CS2 items, I am a cash trader. I buy CS2 skins all the time for cash, crypto, whatever payment method you guys might want. Those are the best ways to support this channel. Also, you can use code GERM on Skins Monkey. They're a sponsor of the channel for this time right now as well. Those are the best ways to support this channel, help support what we're doing so we can continue to do awesome things. And as the channel and all the stuff I'm doing makes more money, we can also reinvest that money into the channel to do more cool stuff like case openings or trade ups or whatever. And that's definitely a lot of more of the stuff that I plan to do in 2025. So we'll have to wait and see. But thank you guys so much for stopping by. I appreciate it a ton. Hopefully we'll see you guys all really soon. Yeah. Thank you guys.